Imagine you're driving across the middle of the ocean. The road stretches endlessly ahead. Then, without warning, it begins to disappear beneath the sea. Now imagine something even stranger. While you're driving below, one of the largest cargo ships on Earth is sailing directly above you, and neither one ever stops. Every engineer knows highways and shipping lanes don't belong in the same place. So why would anyone build one here? Because this wasn't just another bridge. It became one of the most ambitious engineering's don't belongs ever attempted. And failure was never an option. Powerful typhoons, another bridge. Soft seabed, one of the busiest shipping routes on the planet. Every obstacle said the same thing: this project couldn't be built. Yet today, millions of vehicles cross this route without ever realizing they're driving through one of the... How did China build the highway that disappears beneath the ocean? Every day, thousands of people crossed these waters. But no matter how modern the cities became, this journey still belonged to the sea. On one side stood Hong Kong, on the other, Zhuhai and Macao. Close on the map, surprisingly far in reality. That distance affected far more than commuters. It slowed businesses, delayed deliveries, and quietly limited the region's full potential. Connecting the cities sounded simple, until engineers looked at what sailed through these waters every single day. Some of the world's largest ships passed here. Blocking this route wasn't an option. Building over it wasn't easy either. The challenge wasn't building another bridge. It was connecting 3 cities without interrupting the ocean that connected the world. The first idea seemed obvious. Build one enormous bridge across the entire bay. On paper, it looked perfect. Reality was different. Some cargo ships were taller than a 20-story building. They needed open water, not another obstacle. Raising the bridge high enough solved one problem, but created another. The structure would become longer, heavier, and dramatically more expensive. Then engineers stopped asking how to cross the sea, but created asking. The structure would become longer. Then engineers stopped asking how to cross the sea. They decided asking. The structure would become longer. It sounded impossible. Build a bridge, then hide part of it beneath the ocean. The world's longest bridge tunnel system was born from that single idea. A bold design was finally approved. But designing it was the easy part. Building it in the middle of the ocean was something else entirely.
There was no solid ground waiting beneath the waves. Every foundation had to begin on a soft seabed that shifted with the tides.
Before a single bridge pier could rise, engineers spent years studying what lay hidden beneath the ocean floor. Only after they understood the seabed could construction finally begin. Each foundation weighed thousands of tons, and every one had to land within centimeters of its exact position. And this was only the beginning. The next challenge would demand one of the largest marine construction operations ever attempted. The bridge would stand on 224 giant bridge piers. Every one had to survive powerful waves, typhoons, and decades of constant pressure. But concrete couldn't simply be poured into the sea. First, engineers had to create dry ground where no land existed. Inside these temporary walls, thousands of cubic meters of concrete were poured, forming the backbone of the entire bridge. Construction never stopped. Walls, day after day, night after night. The ocean dictated the schedule, not the clock. Then came the next challenge. Building the bridge wasn't enough. They still had to build the part no one would ever see. Because the most difficult part of this project wasn't above the ocean, it was about to begin beneath it. Each tunnel section was enormous, nearly 180 meters long, taller than a 4-story building, and weighing almost 80,000 tons. These weren't built underwater. Every section was constructed inside a dry dock, then prepared for an incredible journey across the sea. Once sealed at both ends, the tunnel floated like a ship. Powerful tugboats guided it toward the construction site. The trip looked peaceful. It wasn't. Even small waves could push thousands of tons off course. After hours of careful towing, the tunnel finally reached its destination. But lowering it was far more dangerous than moving it. One mistake here could damage months of work. Every movement had to be measured, centimeter by centimeter. Now came the moment everyone feared, lowering 80,000 tons into a trench no one could see with the naked eye centimeter. The target wasn't measured in meters. It was measured in centimeters. There was no second attempt, naked eye centimeter. Ocean currents pushed constantly against the tunnel. Even a gentle drift could throw the entire installation off target. Hours later, the tunnel touched the seabed for the very first time. But the job was only half finished. Because every tunnel section had to connect perfectly, hundreds of feet below the ocean surface. If the seal failed, seawater would eventually find a way inside. The next step had to be absolutely perfect. The tunnel sections were finally connected, but inside, they were still completely filled with seawater. Before a single car could drive through, millions of liters of water had to disappear. Hour by hour, the water level dropped. For the first time, the tunnel slowly emerged from the sea. Now engineers searched for something almost invisible. Even the smallest leak could become a disaster years later. Every joint passed inspection. Every seal held. The ocean remained exactly where it belonged, outside. The impossible was no longer underwater. It was now a highway, ready for its first journey beneath the sea. The construction was finished, but nobody knew if this underwater highway would perform exactly as engineers had predicted. Thousands of sensors hidden inside the bridge and tunnel immediately began reporting every movement, every vibration, every change. Then came the first full-scale load test. Hundreds of tons rolled onto the bridge at the same time. The bridge flexed, exactly as engineers expected. Strong enough to move, strong enough never to fail. Next came the weather. Powerful winds, heavy rain, waves that tested every part of the crossing. When the testing finally ended, the numbers told a remarkable story. The impossible had become reliable. After nearly 9 years of construction, the day had finally arrived. The highway was ready to welcome its first drivers. For thousands of engineers, this wasn't just another opening ceremony. It was the end of a journey that had consumed nearly a decade of their lives. Then the barriers lifted. For the first time, ordinary vehicles began crossing one of the world's most extraordinary highways. Then it's later, drivers reached the point where the bridge simply vanished beneath the ocean. Above them, international shipping continued uninterrupted. Below, traffic flowed through the tunnel, exactly as engineers had imagined years earlier. What had once existed only as an impossible sketch was now carrying thousands of people across the sea every single day imagined. The bridge didn't just save time, it completely changed how millions of people moved between three major cities. A journey that once consumed hours could now be completed in well under one. For businesses, that meant faster deliveries, lower transport costs, and stronger connections across the entire region. Tourism changed too. Visiting Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macao in a single day suddenly became possible. Today, thousands of vehicles cross this bridge every day, most never realizing the engineering hidden beneath the ocean below them. That's the mark of extraordinary engineering, when something unimaginably complex feels completely ordinary to the people using it. But this project was never just about one bridge. It proved that some engineering problems don't need bigger structures, they need better ideas. It combined bridges, artificial islands, and an underwater tunnel into a single transportation system unlike anything built before. More than 400,000 tons of steel, millions of cubic meters of concrete, all working together as one structure. Every vehicle that crosses today is quietly relying on thousands of invisible engineering decisions made years ago. Most drivers will never think about the engineering beneath their wheels. And perhaps that's the greatest compliment engineers can receive. Because the best engineering doesn't ask to be noticed. It simply works every single day. Building the crossing was only half the challenge. It also had to survive nature for more than 100 years. Engineers designed the bridge to withstand powerful typhoons, where winds can exceed 200 kilometers per hour. Even a direct impact from a massive cargo ship was considered during the design process. Hidden deep inside the structure, thousands of sensors quietly monitor its condition every second of every day. Long after the construction crews left, the bridge never stopped being monitored. Because true engineering isn't measured on opening day, it's measured decades later, when everything still works exactly as planned. This crossing solved one impossible problem, but it also changed how engineers think about building across the sea. Today, engineers around the world study this project, not because it's the biggest, but because of how differently it solved the challenge. Because sometimes, the smartest solution isn't building higher, it's knowing exactly when to disappear beneath the surface. The ocean was never conquered. Engineers simply learned how to work with it. That's why projects like this matter. They don't just connect places, they expand what's possible for the next generation of engineers. And every journey across this highway is a quiet reminder that yesterday's impossible can become tomorrow's ordinary. What began as an impossible idea now feels like an ordinary drive. That's the true power of great engineering. Most drivers will never know they're passing above an underwater tunnel built with incredible precision. And perhaps they never need to. Because the greatest engineering achievements aren't remembered for how difficult they were, but for how effortless they make life feel. This crossing didn't change the ocean. It changed the way people live around it. And long after today's vehicles have disappeared into the distance, this bridge will still be carrying tomorrow's dreams across the sea.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Beyond Manufacturing and join us as we uncover the world's greatest engineering achievements.